Today we'll be talking about indicators, and the favorite indicator I use mostly to trade is bollinger band indicator. So bear it in mind is that indicators are not origin of analysis. Indicators are just for confirmation when you apply it very well. So today I was caught in a loss on gold, so I didn't remember to apply my indicator when I finish my analysis. So sometimes I do apply my indicators when I finish my analysis. So on gold we had change of character on 1 hour. Look at change of character on 1 hour. So with this change of character on 1 hour, I had my fair value gap at this zone, so which I'm expecting to take my short trade back to this area, or my liquidity sweep at this zone, which I'm expecting to take my short to this target. So being that gold has been in an uptrend and we had our first change of character on 1 hour for a long time, so after I finished my analysis and I'm looking at this zone for my short trade, so I have my indicator here, which is okay, my indicator is telling me that my resistance zone, looking at this indicator, because this bollinger band, we have the upper band. This red one is the upper band. This is the upper band. This is the moving average. This is the lower band. So with what I'm having on my chart, so this is my indicator on the upper band showing me 5154 on gold. That is the next resistance. So I'm trying to use this 1 hour for my analysis. So when I was targeting to take this trade at this zone and my indicator is showing me a different thing, the best way is to avoid this particular trade, because we had our first change of character and the next resistance which the indicator is giving me is above the area of this fair value gap. So it means that this market is not ready yet, so you just have to give it time. So if what the indicator is saying matches what my analysis is saying, it means that maybe on like 70 to 80% chances of winning that particular trade. But if your indicator and your analysis are different, that means you might not be right on that analysis. So, and also stick to the time frame, and I'm using this 1 hour as my change of character. I wouldn't use indicator on another time frame. I will stick to that particular time frame. So this is how I use my indicators. So I'll give you another example on Bitcoin, which so this is Bitcoin. I'll go to my 1 day time frame. So this is Bitcoin on 1 day time frame. I have my first change of character on Bitcoin on 1 day time frame. So this is my change of character. Now, where do I take my trade? Because when we have a change of character, we expect the market to pull back to this area, take liquidity here, or here. So either of these zones, we're expecting market to take our liquidity. So with the help of indicator, you might know the particular zone the market is looking at. So right now, I have to on my indicator. So that means there is a liquidity here. And when you have your first change of character, you expect your market to go from the upper band to the lower band. This middle, which is the moving average, is excluded. Why is it excluded? Because this is a moving average. Moving average mostly works on a trending market, on break of structure. If market is not trending, you should be looking at the upper band and the lower band. So I'm not looking at this. So this is the first area of this moving average, which is on this middle. So there is no zone here, there is no liquidity at this level, so I'm going to ignore this. So this other zone is around this zone. The lower band of this indicator is not here. So this is this area the lower band of this indicator is. This is the area. So this liquidity at this zone is what indicator is telling us that is important. So with the help of indicator, I was able to figure out the area that the market is actually looking at and watching how this market is playing at the moment. So I'm going to map out this zone, this particular zone. Now you should be able to go to the lower time frame to take this particular trade. So this is the zone. So with the help of indicator, I was able to know that, oh, this zone is looking good, so I should be expecting to take this trade. So this change of character, I'm taking this trade from here and I'm targeting my last, taking this trade from here and targeting my last high. So with the help of indicator, I could be able to figure out where exactly the market is going to. So that is what Bollinger Band does for me. It helps me to determine my area of support and resistance, or area of good liquidity or fair value gap that the market is actually looking at. So with the help of indicator, I will be able to achieve that. So when that happens, I will be taking my trades and I'm expecting like 70 to 80% success rate. So I hope the Bollinger Band, you can read more about Bollinger Band. It's good in trending market, it's good in ranging market. So whichever way you want to apply it. So in a trending market, you should be looking at this moving average for a bounce. Then for a ranging market or like change of character, you should be looking at this upper band and lower band. So that is all about this Bollinger Band indicator.